you doing?
What are you doing? Dirt? So you can get your sunflowers.
Kitty. So, I'm in the middle of building this trellis in my little cottage garden, and just ignore the zip ties for now. The reason they're on there is because this wood is not completely dried yet. It's going to be a few months before it's all the way dry. So I've got the zip ties holding it together right now. I'm waiting for my finer branches to dry out all the way, and then eventually those finer branches are going to replace the zip ties, and they're going to kind of weave in and wrap around, and this whole thing will be a lot more sturdy. And these areas, I don't know what I would even call those, the main posts, I guess, those will be completely wrapped in the smaller branches. So this is a wild willow. These are wild willows, so the branches stay very flexible, and they work great for making like furniture and baskets and things like this. These were willows trees that we had cut down that we let grow, but if you cut these all the way back every year, you'll get straight branches every year, and you can make awesome baskets and things. So it looks a little lopsided on this side. I've got to add a little branch here just to kind of even it out, and then I'm going to widen out the whole thing and make it thicker eventually. But here's the start, and I think I'm going to leave some of the wispies up at the top because I'm going to be planting some climbing goodies on here, probably Christmas lima bean, and then I'm going to plant these really pretty rare morning glories. So those are going to be climbing up it, and then I may add one more thing just to make it look really full and have lots of different flowers. I may put a clematis on this, I'm not sure, we'll see. So what I did was I just zip tied everything to these T-posts, and these are driven pretty far down, so the structure is pretty sturdy thanks to the T-posts. And the T-posts will be permanent in the trellis. They're going to stay in there. I'm going to completely wrap them with some more branches, and then again I'm going to be taking the finer twigs like this size, the straighter ones that I have, and those are going to weave in and out, and they're kind of going to wrap the whole thing and make it really sturdy, and then I can cut off all those zip ties. And I have done this before and I loved it, so that's why I'm doing it again. And I'm hoping to do 3 more down this whole middle, and then hopefully whatever I plant will kind of connect to the other ones, and it'll kind of make like a tunnel. So we'll see how it goes. So I found these tiny top mix gladiolas, and I want to plant them in this cottage garden somewhere, but I've already planted a bunch of little piles everywhere. It looks so messy in here, you guys, because everything is just so young and everything's a bulb or a seed right now, but I promise in a couple months it's going to be amazing, and probably amazingly full of weeds too, but we'll see if I can keep up with it. So anyway, these are really cool because they don't get as tall as regular gladiolas. Let's see what the stats are. So these get 35 to 45 inches tall, which is kind of cool. And the spacing is 4 to 6 inches. So let's see, is there any other special instructions? Nope. So this is what the bulbs or the corms look like actually. And they look like just a standard size gladiola corm, so I'm surprised. I'm going to laugh if these end up coming up and being normal size, but I'm intrigued by them, so we're going to try them out. They're $5 for 16 bulbs. Can't beat that. And I think I'm going to plant them. right there. And I have some other gladiolas planted right here. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't plant them right next to some other gladiolas, huh? Hey, here's what my arch is looking like right now. It's still super lopsided, but I'm gonna fix it here in a bit. Gosh, I don't know where I should plant these now. I think I'm gonna do them right here. I've got some sunflowers, some white, wait, what are these sunflowers? Italian whites. So I think I'm gonna do them right here, and I may split them up and do some there and some there just so it kind of mirrors each other. We'll see. Okay, I thought I would show you guys what I'm planning on growing up the willow arch. And I think I'm gonna try to grow these butterfly peas up the two sides. I've already planted this morning glory. It's called blue picote. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. But it's really beautiful. It's kind of on the deep royal blue side. And then I'm going to plant a few other morning glories because I really want it to be really full. And then the last time I planted morning glories, like on a fence, I planted several and it was just amazing. It was so thick and gorgeous and there was all different colors. So I'm going to do the blue picote, and then I'm going to do this sunrise serenade. It's like a double morning glory, and it looks red on camera, but it's actually like a hot pink. And then I've also got the red picote that I'm going to plant there as well. And I can't remember if I guess I did seed start this because it's opened and I just got it. So I'm going to have to see if that one sprouted so I can plant it up soon. But like I said, I already planted the blue one. This one, I planted two, one on each side. So if these two are ready, I did seed start both these. I need to find out which tray they're in. If these two are ready, I'll probably plant those up tomorrow. And then the Tide double blue butterfly pea, this is really cool, actually. I wanted to grow this because you can use it as a natural food dye, the flowers. And then supposedly it works really well to like make blue or purple drinks. And it even changes color depending on how acidic your drink is. So I thought that was neat. And that's pretty much the only reason why I'm growing it, and because the flowers are pretty. So we're going to see how this one does. Really super low germination rate on this one. I think this next round, actually I seed started some more today and I ended up nicking my seeds a little bit, hoping that would help because it did have a really hard coating on the seed. So I'm thinking that had something to do with it. Some people pre-soak them, but I'm soaking them anyway when I seed start them. So I just put them right into the pots. But very low germination rate. I think I started 6 and I only got 1 to come up. So I seed started, I think, 12 more today, and so hopefully I'll get 1 or 2 at least out of that, and we'll see how they do. But again, I did nick them today, and when I say nick, I mean I like chipped the coating of the bean because it does look like a little bean, and usually that'll help get the process going a little bit faster. So that's what I'm planning on growing up the willow arch. Hopefully it turns out good. And I will make sure to do lots of updates on that arch. I'm also, when I start to finish it, I'm going to try to show more of the process of how I tie it up and interweave all the branches. So stay tuned for that. But yep, that's it for this video. I will see you guys tomorrow.